Obos, let's take a look at the first mini scale on your page. It's B flat, okay? Now, remember when we're talking about our mini scales, okay, we need to kind of decode this a little bit. So at the beginning of each of our mini scales, right after your treble clef, you're gonna see, remember what we call the key signature. So in the key of B flat, since this is our B flat mini scale, we have two flats and they are B flat and E flat. So every time we see a B or an E in this mini scale or piece of music, if we're playing in the key of B flat, they will be flats, okay? So once we know that, well, our first note of our B flat mini scale is going to be B flat. Then we can kind of build it from there. These mini scales consist of 5 notes of our scale. So using our alphabet, we start on B flat, go up to C, then half whole D, then half whole E flat, that's the last note of measure 1 there. And then our top note of our B flat mini scale is going to be left octave F. So those are the 5 notes that you will find in your mini scale. B flat, C, half whole D, half whole E flat, and that left octave F, okay? All right, so if you like, sometimes what I like to do with my pencil, when I know I have to use a certain F, I'm gonna put a little L over that F there, beginning of measure 2. So I remember to use the left F. L standing for left, okay? So let's see if we can say those again. As you finger, B flat, C, D, E flat, and F. That's our measure 1. Okay, I'm getting out my metronome here. So if I play with my metronome up at the top of the page, it says set to 70. Now you can always, of course, start slower, all right? But if I play those first 5 notes, all right, those are our 5 notes of our mini scale. Now, once you're comfortable with going up those 5 notes, that would be like measure 1, plus the first note of measure 2, well, we have to reverse it and come back down. So if you look at measure 2, we start on F and bring it back down to the E flat, D, C, B flat. Okay, so again, measure 2, starting on the high octave F, then half whole E flat, D, C, B flat. Okay, so I'll play measure 2 for you. Again, if you need to go slower for now, that's fine. Okay, now, once you know those 2 pieces, guess what? Put them together. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, E flat, D, C, B flat. So measures 1 and measure 2, we go up, then we head straight back down. 1, 2, ready? Now, measure 3 is different. If you can tell, we skip a note in between. Okay, it's called an arpeggio. Okay, it consists of the first note of the mini scale, which is B flat, the third note of the mini scale, which is D, and the 5th note or top note, which is F. So our arpeggio goes B flat, skips half whole D, skips up to left octave F, back to D, back to B flat. B flat, D, F, D, B flat. B flat, D, F, D, B flat. Okay, I'll play that with my metronome now. The measure 3 and 4, the arpeggio. 1, 2. Okay, so that's kind of a way to practice all of the pieces of your mini scale. And then once you feel comfortable, we have to put them together. So here I go playing the B flat mini scale. And if you notice, a good spot to take a breath is in between measures 2 and 3 right before you start that B flat arpeggio. Okay? All right, guys, good luck practicing your B flat mini.